Alright guys, Bill96 here, and the video you're about to watch is some pre-spawn fishing. It was a pretty great day out in the water, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright guys, so first fish of the day, freaking solid one on that football jig, but all I'm doing is targeting these pre-spawn fish. They're really moving up. We got 61-degree water temperature, so they're not quite ready to spawn, but they're moving up. They're kind of finding their areas and even pairing up a little bit, because I've seen a couple just kind of pairing up, but solid probably 3-pounder on that football jig, that max tackle. So boom, another 2-pounder. Maybe a little bit less than 2 pounds. Probably maybe a pound and a half. Solid fish though. I've been seeing a lot of big ones, guys, so I'm hoping I can stick like a 5-pounder here up in the shallows. I'm just sight fishing these fish pretty much for the most part. I'm looking for areas where I think that they'll be getting ready to spawn, so another solid fish. Come on! That was freaking huge! It's the second one in a row I broke off. Holy, that had to have been a pike. That one had to have been a pike though. Oh my gosh, that one hit it so hard. The other one was a bass. That was a pike. Another 3-pounder under that little dock. All I did was skip there, barely hooked too. Skipped it right under there. That fish freaking smoked it. We are getting on them today, guys. I'm hoping I can catch a 5-pounder. I'm going for those 5-pounders. So that's still awesome. Stay tuned. Oh my God, hammer. There's a giant right there. Bunch of bluegills. Running right at me. It's a good one. It's a big one. I knew. Don't want to flip him. I thought he was a lot bigger. He was coming right at me. Oh, there we go. Another solid little 2-pound fish on that football jig though. Go back, spawn. There we go, another solid one. This one was out on the main lake dock. Just decided to give it a quick try. Still a nice solid 2-pound fish, and the water temperature is still just as warm out here, surprisingly, so far. Got him. Big. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Come on. Got it. Oh, there we go. That one's at least 4 pounds. Oh my gosh. Finally stuck a big one. That one's over 4 pounds on that football jig, but I've just been working these docks. I came out on the main lake and caught a bigger fish, so we might have to mess around. It's actually 1 degree colder only out on the main lake, which I thought it was going to be freezing out here. So that's a massive fish. Gonna get a picture of this one and get back to you guys some more. All right guys, going for the release on that toad. There she goes. going. That's another like 3.5 pounds on that football jig. Literally 5 minutes after that one, that was probably pushing 4.5 pounds. This is unbelievable. These fish are moving up in a big way. The water temp's actually dropping on the main lake. Now it's 58.1. The warmest I saw in the cove was 65, but it was about 62 on average. But that's a 3.5 pounder off the main lake. It's plenty warm enough for these bass, and they're just stocking. Oh, that's a toad. Let's freaking go. Right into that pontoon boat. It's a smallmouth. Smallie. Yeah, it's a smallmouth bass. Wow. Brown one. That's the first one I've ever caught in here. I know that they're in here, but that's a nice little 13, 14 inch smallmouth bass on that football jig. Exaggerating things. That's a freaking another chunk under this bridge. Look at this. There's gonna be a giant on this bridge. It's the perfect little transition area when they're moving back in these coves. Got this freaking bug on me. But I saw like a 4 pounder right over there, and then under that other bridge I just caught like a 4 pounder. Oh my god, and I see a 5 right there. It's coming right through the bridge. Dropped it right in his skull. And he ate it. It ain't a 5, I don't think, but man, first one to finally sight fish. Boat flip him, that sounded awful. He's got some red eyes. These fish are, I think some are spawning, I don't know. Cold still, but man, they're kind of protecting certain areas and stuff. That thing looks like he's got a belly full of eggs. It's a little 2.25 pounder just because it's so fat probably. I'm gonna stay out from behind this for now because I saw some giants over here. No. Got it. We're under the bridge. It's a big one. Oh my gosh. That thing felt like I just laid into a rock. Got him. Oh my gosh, another 3+ pounder. This freaking max tackle football jig. Another solid 3+ pounder. Caught this one under this bridge over here. There's a couple little bridges on this lake, but they serve as kind of like a little transition area where they're gonna funnel in through this, and it takes them out of the main lake. It kind of condenses them down in this little pin needle area. And this thing was just sitting right in the middle of this bridge. There's like a lot of chunk rock under there, and it's about 8 feet deep. So it's a perfect transition area for these pre-spawn, just about to spawn fat females. That's a solid fish. So gonna get the release on this pig and get back to you guys some more. Oh! Oh my gosh. That was a 5 pounder. Chase it out. Got him. That's not the one I saw, I think. fairly hooked. Whew. It's another 2.5 pounder though. That thing crushed the shit. Another solid fish. Gonna get the release on this one.